Hey, how's it going? My name is Beyond the Horizons, and I just wanted to make a short video on how this AI voice recognition activity works. I'm using this machine called Teachable Machine. This is a free-to-use AI developed by Google. Now, you could use it too. And it's still in development, so the machine itself is not in a perfect state. However, I feel like it's such a powerful tool and so much fun to work with that we could definitely utilize this. Now, how does this work? I'll be sampling a lot of words or short phrases so that the machine could learn it. I'll be recording them repeatedly so that I feel satisfied that it has enough data to learn. After that, the AI will learn it, and pretty much in the end, what you get is it will take your voice, beautiful voice, through the mic, and will compare all the samples that I have recorded compared to yours. Um, Now, like I said, please keep in mind that the machine itself is not perfect and I'm not perfect. So please just use this as a guideline only. Don't feel discouraged or angry, sad because you feel like you're pronouncing correctly but the bar is not filling up because it's probably because of the machine, not because of you. So don't feel discouraged. You're doing a great job, okay? So let's get right into it. Just one thing before we start. Obviously, this model needs a mic, right? It needs to pick up your voice, beautiful voice. So when you're using Chrome, for example, it's going to ask you to allow the mic to pick up your voice. Now, obviously, you could leave it allowed because it's not going to record anything. It doesn't store any data. Your voice right here, it just stores it, right? So don't worry about that. But if you just don't feel comfortable having a loud mic on Chrome or any other browsers, what you can do is go to settings and go to site settings, and you'll see teachable machine with google.com. Click this, go to microphone. Obviously I have it allowed because I don't really mind it, but you could definitely block it and turn it back on every time you do the activities, or just, I would prefer I would recommend you to just put it on ask because it's just going to ask you every time, so that's more convenient for you. So yeah. Okay, so now first you want to look at the overlap factor right here. Right here. It's pretty cool. So if you look at this, its default value is 0.5, highest is 0.75, and lowest is 0. Now I recommend to set this on the lower end, so maybe 0.1, 0, 0.2, because what happens if you set it too high is, let me show you. Let me erase this quickly. Okay, so if you set it to 0.75, you're seeing the bar going crazy, right? Because as you can see, every blink it tries to analyze all the noises that it's picking up from the mic. Maybe if you prefer this, please use it. But if you're saying a word or words or something, you definitely want to take it easy and see your result instead of the result just flying by every second. So if you set it to maybe 0.1, 0.05, which I mean, it's up to you, but I recommend to use it on the lower setting. Just for the sake of it, I'll use 0, but work around it, see which one you feel comfortable with, and yeah. Now that the overlap factor is set up, let's look at the output. Now, the activities that you'll be doing in the future will at least have 2 of them. So one of them will be the background noise right here, and the one that needs to be pronounced. This one has 3 because I just made a quick example. I didn't record enough samples, so hopefully this model works, but you get the idea of it. Let me delete this quickly. Now, hopefully you're working in a quiet environment because obviously you don't want to work this in a noisy environment because it's gonna pick up every sound around you, right? So I have recorded my background noise. That's why, I mean, it's quiet right now, so it's between 60 to 100% depending on if I'm speaking or not. But if I don't say anything, right, it will be between 90 to 100%. If you're within that range, you're in a quiet place, so you could really start doing the activity. I guess below 80%, you might want to move to a different room or a different place that is more quiet. If it's below 50%, I would say maybe if you can't like go to a different place, you just maybe do the activities later, because definitely it's going to affect the result, the output. So yeah, just test out your background noise to see if it's quiet or not. Now let's start finally. Now right here we have the Korean consonant called 기역. 기역. So right here, let me get the pen. This is called 기역. Now I won't go into details because you could definitely check that out on my first post about 기역 in details. But in English you could write this in with G or K. Now if you want to sound more fluent, you really want to say with the G sound instead of the K sound. Now hopefully the machine picks up because I did the bare minimum recording, but here, I don't know if you could hear the difference. Hopefully you do. So let me get this erased. 그 그 그 그 그 그 그 Now this is 기역 with a little bit more of the K sound. 크 크 크 크 As you can see, if I recorded more samples, it'll be more accurate, right? But anyways, that's how this works. You get the idea. Now, how do you read the result? Now, if you're getting somewhere between 70 to 100%, you're definitely on the right track, or you're pronouncing it perfectly, right? So good job. Keep going. Move on to the next lesson. Good job. Now, if you're getting somewhere between 40% to 69%, I would say try again for 5 to 6 more times, because it could potentially be that background is noisy, your mic didn't pick up, or machine wasn't accurate, something like that, right? So try again. But if you're constantly getting that 40 to 69% range, just work on it a little harder. You're almost there. Great job. Don't feel discouraged. You're almost there. Just work a little bit harder. Now, if you're getting somewhere between 0 to 29%, I feel like it's because it's too noisy around you, or the mic wasn't configured correctly. But let's say you did it 10 to 15 times and you're constantly getting 0 to 29%. Don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, you're probably new to speaking Korean, and it's not an easy language. It looks easy because it's circle, boxes, and lines, but it's not that easy to speak. So just keep trying. Get to that 40 to 69% range. Keep trying. Get to that 70 to 100% range. You could do it. Don't feel discouraged. Now, like I said, the machine is for guideline only, so don't stress over this too much. Okay, just have fun with it. And yeah, so this is it. This is a basic, I guess, tutorial of how this machine is built and how this works. So I'll see you on the next lesson. See ya.